Hello, everybody. Here I am back on Instagram Live. I am really looking forward to talking to Raw Chef Yin. She is doing some amazing work, and we're going to be talking about the Raw Vegan Bundle and what she is including in it, which is also really exciting. So let me see if she is here yet. There she is. Okay. So we are getting close to the countdown right now. Hi, how are you, Yin?
Hey Karen, nice to see you. Thanks for
Nice
doing this at
to see
such a
you.
late night for you.
What was that?
No, I say thanks for doing this at a later time because EST is just like really tricky.
Yeah,
It's like when I'm awake, you're sleeping. When you're sleeping, I'm awake.
I know, trying to make it work.
Yeah.
But
So,
it's
yeah.
okay. It's a little bit late for me, but it's fine. Just for this one call, because I wanted to congratulate you for the beautiful Chinese takeout.
Oh, thank you.
Was able to open it and it's just beautiful. I mean, your recipes, you're really talented. And everybody just buying the Raw Vegan Bundle, even for that one course,
Oh,
is worth it, right? Because the bundle is only $50
yep.
and it's got over $1,000 worth of material.
Yeah.
And
Yeah.
Chinese takeout is just so creative.
Yeah, I had a lot of requests from people asking me like, have you done any raw vegan Chinese courses? I actually did one on dim sum, but that was a long time ago. Oops, I don't know why my alarm is ringing. Maybe it's reminding me that the live is happening and I didn't snooze it. Yeah, and then so yeah, people have been asking me, so I thought like, I think it's finally time to make it, and I had a lot of fun developing these recipes because I'm of Chinese descent, yeah, so like third generation Chinese here in Malaysia, so it was just like going back to my roots, and also making a lot of the recipes which I really enjoyed eating when I traveled in the US, because those flavors are so familiar and so comforting for me.
Yeah. Yeah. I mean, looking at your Chinese takeout book, the book part,
Yeah.
like it reminded me of growing up,
Oh,
because I grew up we went out to Chinese food a lot.
oh, nice,
And
nice.
just, growing up on that. Later on, when I switched to a raw vegan diet, like I never thought like it would be possible to do something like that. But you have really shown that you can do Chinese and raw vegan, and it's really cool.
Yeah, yeah. I especially the fortune cookie. I want to try and see
Yeah, the
whether I have it
fortune
here.
cookies, amazing,
It's been
amazing. Make raw
yeah,
fortune
it's
cookies.
it's been something that I've wanted to make for a long time. Here, some of them are
Beautiful.
here.
And they look, I mean, you wouldn't know that they weren't fortune cookies.
Yeah, yeah, with the fortune and all that. So yeah, it's been so much fun creating it, and really nice seeing like other people making it as well. I know Sky made
And
my
Nate made a lot of your
Yeah,
recipes.
yeah, they made the beef and broccoli and the General Tso's and the fortune cookies and the egg foo and the egg fried rice. So yeah, that was really cool. But I've also been trying out recipes from the other creators in the bundle as well. Oh, I made something from your ebook. I
Oh,
think it
from
was a recipe by Feather. Yeah, the I made one of the dressings, the rainbow salad dressing. Yeah, the rainbow salad sauce.
night.
Yeah, I made that for one of it. I think I posted it. Yeah, I posted it somewhere. I need to post it on the reels as well because I've been like making stuff, but not and videoing it, but not so much time to post it.
Yeah. This book that I did,
Yeah.
Feather, it was really a lot of our more like just really easy things you can live on a daily basis. And like I made the tabbouleh yesterday. Now that the basic recipe is my recipe,
Mhm.
but she took it an extra step and she made a sauce for it,
Ah,
a
okay,
red
okay.
pepper sauce, and oh my goodness, that adds so much to the tabbouleh. And she also dehydrated the cauliflower,
Ah, okay, okay, okay.
and it's a
Yeah.
whole different taste.
Yeah.
It's
Yeah,
a whole
yeah, yeah.
different taste when you dehydrate the cauliflower and then put it in the tabbouleh.
Yes.
Amazing.
Yes. Yes. Speaking of cauliflower, I also wanted to show you. I went to my fridge to pick out stuff. I made Sky's loaded cauliflower nachos in her raw dinners ebook as well, and it was big, so I still have like leftovers.
Wow. Oh my goodness, I
Yeah,
got
so
that down.
yeah,
It
so
it
here
was her
it's
cauliflower nachos.
yeah with refried sweet potato. But I would suggest you might want to halve it because it's so huge.
Wow.
The amount's like really big. She said that because she wasn't eating nuts and seeds at that time when she developed that recipe, that's why she had to, like make it into a very big portion. Yeah. Yeah, I noticed her recipes always had like yeah, so see I still have so much more.
Well, oh my goodness, you have a lot more.
Yeah, yeah, I already ate some for dinner last night, and my boyfriend ate some as well. That's why I say it's big. I actually was half thinking of halving it because the moment I looked at the recipe, I went like, oh, it's 1.5 kilograms of cauliflower. I'm like, that's a lot. That's like what, 3 pounds of? Yeah, it's almost three
Whoa.
pounds of
Oh
cauliflower.
yeah,
Yeah.
definitely I would half that
So
recipe.
so yeah, if you are trying it, like half the recipe.
Yeah. Yeah. And so she makes nachos out of the cauliflower?
So she uses the cauliflower as a base, and then after that you make I think you make a sauce for it. So you make the sweet potato sauce, then you put it on top, and then you dehydrate it. And then after that, there's a salsa that goes on top as well, and then there's your toppings, and then there's your sour cream. Yeah, so yeah, that's what it is. So I think the idea is like layering it like nachos, and you have your, you have your jalapenos, and then you have your avocado, and yeah. So yeah, pretty
Sounds
interesting. Yeah,
interesting.
yeah,
Sounds good. Yeah.
yeah, yeah.
And so how long did it take you to put together all those recipes for your Chinese takeout?
I started working on it in last year actually, because I didn't want to like be, like rushing, but in the end also I had to rush a bit because like things started coming out. But I started working on it in October last year. Yeah, yeah. So and then I did a lot of research as well. I thought it was interesting because I thought I already knew all these dishes, right? Because it's things that I grew up eating and all that. But then I was also exploring like the history of, because this is more of an Americanized Chinese food. So I was exploring like the history of Chinese people migrating to the US and all that. So yeah, it was very interesting. Some parts were a bit sad, you know, because they talked about how the Chinese migrant workers were really like not treated well and they were underpaid. But then they were also talking about like there was this Chinese Exclusion Act that wouldn't allow the Chinese immigrants to come into America. But then there was some, I think, like with some exceptions, and actually like opening a restaurant. A Chinese restaurant was one of the exceptions that they let, the Chinese come in, which explains why there's so many Chinese takeout
Yeah,
everywhere because they can
everywhere.
do that, they can do laundry. Yeah, so yeah, I thought that was super interesting. And then there was this there's this General Tso's chicken recipe that I have in the course, and I actually watched this documentary that was called In Search of General Tso, because they were like, did he eat this? Because it was only created like after he passed away, actually. So there is a General Tso, but he never ate it. But it was, I think, created in his I don't know, is it in his memory or I don't know how to explain it, but basically I think it was created by a Taiwanese chef, and they actually interviewed the Taiwanese chef, and then how he was saying that his creation is a bit different from the what you get in the Chinese takeout and all. So I thought like, wow, it's so fascinating. I really enjoyed the
Yeah.
whole process
Nice.
of making it.
So it
Yeah.
was a learning process for you.
Yes.
That's great.
Yes, it was.
And the food that you have in your Chinese takeout book is very much American Chinese, you're saying. And
Mostly,
I
yeah.
relate to it because I recognize those dishes. But you said that you grew up with, because you're Chinese descent,
Yeah.
that you had Chinese
Yeah.
food. Was it not like this?
Okay, so like okay, the egg fuyong we had it, but I never had it with in here in Malaysia. We don't really have it with the gravy. I think in America there's usually a gravy that goes with it. We usually just eat it plain with white rice. Yeah. The egg fried rice is. Ooh, sorry, I really need. Let me. I turned off the volume, so I don't know why is this thing still ringing. Anyway, so the egg fried rice again is also something that I've eaten a lot here in Malaysia. Uh, General Tso's chicken it's not so popular here. Um, so far recently, I think I've only seen like 3 restaurants serving it, but we do have things um like maybe I wonder whether we call it something else. That we do have like chicken dishes which are similar, but we don't have. I guess we don't call it General Tso's, you know.
Mm.
Yeah, and then we have the Kung Po chicken and all that as well. Yeah.
Do you
Um.
have any
Yeah. So
raw
it's
or any raw vegan restaurants or cafes in Malaysia?
no, unfortunately, it's. I keep telling people like, um, you know, Malaysia is such a great place to be raw vegan because we're in the tropics, there's so much sun. We don't have 4 seasons, so you don't like feel super cold and crave hot food. And then also because we just have so much access to so much tropical fruit all year round, and we have so much access to like leafy greens all year round, all sorts of leafy greens, not just the standard, spinach and lettuce, and like we have so many kinds of leafy greens here, all the
Sure.
local ones. Yeah. But somehow I think Malaysians and maybe in Asia, people still don't understand the concept of raw. I mean, like, to be very honest, like, um from a traditional Chinese point of view, eating all these fruits would cause a lot of coldness and dampness, so they don't encourage it. Yeah, so maybe that's one of the reasons. But I think the other reason is just that it's so easy to get cheap, delicious cooked food here in Malaysia because you can just kind of walk out there are like stalls everywhere. So a lot of people don't make their own food actually, because if you calculate, you actually spend less eating out than eating in.
Wow. Amazing.
Yeah. So that's the thing. Yeah. But we did, when I discovered raw, this was in 2014, right? I know there was one lady, she wasn't from Malaysia, she was from somewhere else. I think she was from Europe. She did try and start like a plant-based vegan cafe, and she did offer a number of raw items on it because I know she had like the raw sushis, she had loads of smoothies, juices. So smoothies and juices, smoothie bars and juice bars are pretty common here in the city, but raw vegan no. So that lady, but unfortunately she closed down. And then I know I looked out for because I trained at Matthew Kenny, and I know there were some raw vegan, some chefs here in Malaysia that trained under Matthew Kenny as well. There was this lady, she did open up a restaurant, and she did, but not a raw restaurant. She just opened up like a restaurant that served meat as well. But she did have a portion on her menu, which actually had some dedicated raw items on it. But again, that didn't pick up. It wasn't popularized. So
Yeah.
that
Yeah.
yeah, unfortunately.
And they're also in the Raw Vegan Bundle, and you may have talked to her already, is a lovely woman named Kiko in Japan.
Yes, yes.
She has started a kind of, I don't think it's an everyday
No, it's once a
cafe,
week.
once a week.
It's once a week. Yeah.
Um, but she's starting to grow her variety in there,
Nice.
and very interesting what she's doing because I think in Japan also it's not that easy. I don't think that most people eat raw,
Mm,
but
yeah.
just getting people the flavor of it, getting them to learn about it,
Yeah.
is a good way to start and get into that.
Yes.
As a chef, are you doing mostly online or do you do live classes in Malaysia as well?
So, so when I first started, I used to do all the live classes. So I would be teaching at cooking studios or at vegan cafes, and then I would get invited to present at all the vegan festivals. I also hosted some vegan pop-up dinners as well. But then because of the lockdowns and the pandemic, I had to switch to everything online. And then when things opened up, is because I used to have two assistants, but they're both like one moved out of the country, another one got married, isn't vegan anymore. So so I don't have any help anymore. So I just decided to stick to doing mainly online, but I do get requests from time to time to do live sessions. So for Veg Fest, I always say yes to them
Right.
whenever to do them. I want to support. I really want to support Veg Fest. So I always do that. Yesterday, someone was just speaking to me. She was asking me like, "Am I open to doing, like conducting maybe a small intimate demo?" So I said like, "Yeah, give me more details." So if the timing's right, then and the pay is right,
Right.
because it's a lot of work. So then I
A
can do it.
lot of work, a lot
Yeah,
of work. And
yeah.
I've
You
had a
would
lot of
know.
live classes as well,
Mm,
um, going back many, many years. I mean, I started years ago, but I didn't start with online. I started live.
yeah,
Even with coaching, I started raw vegan coaching live, doing it
yeah,
locally with people in the area
yeah,
and then doing classes. And of course, we want people to eat the food because that's how they're going to start to really like it. They'll see how
yeah,
delicious. So I did
yeah,
classes for about 13 years. Um, didn't know like marketing and things back then, charged really, really low prices and got lot of people involved. But if I was going to do it now, and I do dinners sometimes, but I don't do the classes anymore. If I was going to do the live classes, I would probably market it better, um, and charge a
yeah.
bit more than I was. And just for anybody who sees this talk here that we're doing, the Raw Vegan Bundle, this is the last day
Yep.
of the Raw Vegan Bundle. Raw Chef Yin has this amazing Chinese takeout course, an entire course with a book that has all the recipes in it, and they are just beautiful. And people have been making them and love the recipes. Yeah, there it
Yeah.
is. There it is. And I have a book in there called Raw Authentic with one of my past students. I have the Vegan Coach certification course, and Feather Smith was one of my students about 5 years
Ah,
ago, and
okay.
she wanted to do a book with me. And I've done a book every year for the Raw Vegan Bundle. Thank you, thank you. And Feather asked me would I do this book with her, and we did it together. And we have a lot of our best recipes. And also, I have a chart in there that I created on why some people don't succeed as a
Mm,
vegan, and I think it's really helpful. Some people have told me it's really helpful. So there's so many
yeah.
great things in there, and it's like over $1,000 worth
Yeah.
of raw food recipes and courses and materials and programs. There's yoga classes. There's all kinds of things in there. about health, and it's only $50. So I would say, like, it's ending tonight at midnight Pacific time, and it will be gone. I always have people on Monday who contact me and say, Karen, can I still get it? I forgot to get it yesterday. It'll be gone after midnight tonight
Yeah.
Pacific time on May 11th. So wherever you are, look at Pacific time, midnight, it's gone. And if this speaks to you and you really want to thrive on raw food, we highly recommend picking up this bundle. It's really impressive. You'll be really happy with so many of the recipes. Whatever you're attracted to, you will find in this bundle. There's just so much, courses and recipe books and more.
Yeah.
So there's 38 creators, I believe, involved. And so you'll also be supporting the raw food community. And you can go to either one of our bios, our profiles, Raw Chef Yin, or Super Healthy Raw, and click the link, and it'll go right through to the Ultimate Raw Vegan Bundle. And that's what I have to say about it. Yin, do you have anything to add to that?
Oh, we have a question. I think Milan was asking, hi Karen, do you have any resources for raw vegan pregnancy and fertility? I'm a raw vegan midwifery student and want to be able to educate myself and pregnant women.
Um, my first book, Creating Healthy Children, that I would say would be your best resource. I have many thousands of people all over the world who have read this book cover to cover and have raised very, very healthy children. And
Yeah.
and there's so much in it about raw food, about attachment parenting,
Oh,
so
she's
many
read that
other
book. Yeah.
topics.
And she said it's wonderful. Oh, Milan, if you are getting the bundle, Mira has a
Yeah,
Mama Circle, yeah, in the raw vegan bundle. So maybe that's something you can check out as well because
yeah.
I think yeah
Well,
she
you
has
can
kids as
form
well.
together with other mamas,
Yeah, yeah,
and
yeah, yeah.
I'll be doing a talk in there as well.
Oh,
So
nice.
so yeah, so that's something. Mira is amazing. She's from Hungary. Her family moved to Costa Rica to start fruit farming, and they have two beautiful books in the bundle as well. Also, one of my students, I have a couple of students who are in the bundle. Kate Duma and Alana
Dang.
Jordan are
Yeah.
both my students,
Oh,
and
speaking about Kate, I really like her recipes. Yeah, yeah. I
And so
remember she said
he also has a
she took a courses from
wonderful
you.
book on children's recipes.
Yes, yes. I wanted to show you. I made her Italian sausages. Yeah, and my boyfriend loves it. So
Oh,
let me just show you
write
that I have this with
it
me as
down.
well.
Write it
Yeah,
down.
there you go. We've eaten some of them. But the raw vegan Italian sausages by Kate Duma,
Oh,
raw vegan mama. Yeah.
cool. They look like
And
sausages.
oh, I bought this sausage silicone mold online. So yeah. So I used it and it really tastes yeah, it's nice strong taste as well. I made one of Alana's smoothies as well.
Mhm.
And then burgers. I'm not a burger fan, but my boyfriend likes burgers. This is a bit frozen, but this is a carrot burger,
Is
you know.
that from one of the books?
Yeah, so this is it's by Susanna. It's her ebook called Fall in Love with
Oh,
Vegetables. So she has salad dressing, carrot burgers. So I made this and he really liked it because he said that it didn't taste you know how sometimes um veggie burgers they don't have much of a bite and
yeah.
everything just turns mushy, but this one had a bite in it, so he really enjoyed it.
Nice.
Yeah.
Nice.
Yeah. So I wanted to show you guys that
That's
as
great.
well.
Yeah.
Yeah.
There's also a group collaboration book where
Mm.
A lot of people contributed cultural recipes from around the world. So there's
Yeah.
so much offered in this bundle. But yeah, there are recipe books for kids. And Mira does have also some family information
Yeah.
in one of her books as well. But I still recommend that you get Creating Healthy Children through Attachment Parenting and Raw Foods. You will be very happy that you did, because that will give you that was 7 years of research that I did for that book. And that will give you really pretty much everything you need. I believe. I wish I had that book before I became a mother. So,
Mm.
so yes, so that's the way to go with that. But what are some of your other favorites in the bundle?
I'm looking forward to check out Nate's cracker recipes. In fact, later today I'll be making one of his cracker recipes, because crackers and dips are always so popular with
Oh,
people. So
yeah.
I think that's such a nice way to introduce raw food to non-raw foodies, yeah, or those who have never eaten anything raw vegan before. So yeah, I'm looking forward to that.
Oh, many really nice ones in there. Yeah, I
Yeah.
was writing down some of those that I want to make, especially some of the dips looked really, really delicious.
Yeah, and Lisa has her famous sushi book, which has 160 sushi roll recipes in there, and sauces and accompaniments and all that as well. So I made her deconstructed sushi salad, because that doesn't need rolling. That's much easier. So I made that and I really enjoyed that. So
No,
I look forward to exploring more if I
it
have
was
time
a
today.
salad.
It's a deconstructed sushi salad. So it's like all the ingredients in a sushi, but you don't need to roll it, because the nori sheets you just kind of like um, yeah, you tear it. I think you cut it into pieces and put it on top. Yeah.
Interesting. Interesting. Cool. Yeah. I mean, there's something for everybody, I think. If you want to go like super simple, there's books that are like so easy. They're like just a couple of ingredients. And then there's some like my book that is minimal amount of ingredients, so that, if you're busy and you just want to live this way on a daily basis. And then there's books for like really creating and trying things on the weekend when you have time to like really explore and have fun with the raw vegan lifestyle. And that's really, really great also. I love to do that. Like when I do have some free time, to take some recipes that I wouldn't normally do during the week when I'm super busy. But
Yes.
to get those down. Yeah, definitely. Definitely. So yeah, this has been like really amazing getting to talk to you again. I think we talked, maybe it was a couple years back for one of the bundles, two
Yeah,
or
I think
three.
we talked twice. I know I talked to you in the park once, and also another time I think you were not in your home, so it was quite dark, something like that. I think you were, yeah, maybe you were in Costa Rica or something.
Yeah,
I'm not sure. Yeah,
um,
so at
or I
least
may have
twice.
been in Colorado, because
Ah, okay.
I have my main home in New Jersey, and I take care of my grandkids in Colorado. So I'm back and forth a lot.
Right,
Uh,
right. I
And
see.
so there I have a very small kitchen. And here I have a really beautiful large kitchen with
Ah,
lots of utensils and different things that I use, gadgets, and I don't have much there. So I do more in terms of recipes here. I
mm,
may even do a
yes.
couple of videos. I haven't done a video on a recipe in a while. So yeah. And Yin, you have a YouTube channel, I'm assuming.
I do. So on all social medias, I'm Raw Chef Yin, RAWCHEFYIN. So whether it's on Instagram or YouTube or even Facebook, I'm Raw Chef Yin. So, people can find me there. I do lives on both Instagram and Facebook, and then I'll post it onto um, YouTube as well. I do both raw and sometimes cooked, because my partner eats cooked food. So I will cook some food for him. Although yesterday he was eating mostly raw. I think breakfast was all raw because I made I took Lena's bread and I put the burger and I put the my egg foo young inside and all that. So his entire breakfast was raw. Dinner was all raw. I made him the raw pizza, and also the raw nachos. So yeah, I think during the raw bundle he eats more raw.
Nice. That's great. That's great. You're getting him accustomed to it.
Yeah,
That's
yeah, yeah,
great.
yeah.
Wonderful. Wonderful. Is he vegan?
He's vegan. Yeah, yeah, he's
Cool.
vegan.
Cool.
It's just that he likes to eat his rice because we're Asian, so
Yes, yes. I do understand. I do. And are you using cauliflower in your book to make the rice dishes or
yes, I
Mhm.
use cauliflower.
Use
Yeah,
cauliflower? Okay.
yeah.
What do you think of using
Sorry,
things like
Karen, I think I need to go already because it's yeah, I can only talk for half an hour and then I have to go and make my breakfast because
yes, and we did decide on a half an hour, so
yeah,
that's perfect.
yeah,
It was great talking to you again. Great,
yeah.
great talking to
Uh,
you. And everybody who wants the bundle, this is it. Get it today. You'll get Yin's Chinese Takeout. You'll get my book, Raw Authentic, and loads of other materials for only $50.
yeah,
So
because
go to one of our profiles and click on the link.
yeah, I was going to say like in a few hours my course is going to be $50. So if you want to get my course, you might as well just get the bundle. Then you get my course, you get Karen's ebook, and then you get so many other courses and ebooks as well, all in the bundle. But we only have like 5 hours and 22 minutes right now. I'm looking at the countdown. So yeah,
Yeah.
go check it out in the link in either of our
Here
bios.
where I am on the East Coast, it's already like past 9:30. It's only like less than 3 hours. So depending on where you are, you may have more time or less time, but after midnight Pacific time, wherever you are, um, yeah, Pacific midnight would be 3 in the morning. Yes,
Yeah,
yes, you're right. 5 hours. So
yeah,
wherever you are, it's about that long, but a different time.
yes,
So yeah. So anyway,
yeah.
grabbed it and thank you. It was so great seeing you
Oh, you're
again.
most welcome, Karen. Yeah,
Yes, and
thanks for
all the
reaching
best.
out.
Thank you for those who joined and asked questions. And I will be posting this right now. And Yin, I'll send it to you if you want to be a collaborator.
Oh, yes.
Great.
Do add me as a collaborator. Thank
Wonderful.
you so much.
Okay. All the
Right.
best and good luck
Thank
with your Chinese
you.
takeout.
Uh, bye.
Bye.
Bye, everyone.
Bye.